Silent films began going out of vogue in the late 1920s with the advent of the talkies. But now a new silent picture is in our midst and it's been winning accolades. It's an homage to Hollywood's silent era and it's been made by a French director. It looks like the real thing, a silent film from yesteryear set in Hollywood beginning in 1927, but it's fresh off today's production line. Its director wanted modern audiences to savour silent cinema.
I wanted to share that experience, very specific experience, the cinematic experience of watching a silent movie in a theater, which is very special. It's a very sensual experience. I mean, you don't have the dialogue. There's a lot of room for the audience. I mean, you really participate of the storytelling process. The less you do as a director, the more the audience do, the better it is.
The film tells the story of a leading man who's built his career in silent cinema only to find it crumble with the advent of the talkies. He won't adapt, but the pretty young actress he's close to does, and her career soars.
The story is about a man trying to face a transition period, and I think this is something that we all concerned about. I mean, now the world is going so fast, is going faster than the human being life, so we all have to face a transition period.
With his images, the director has borrowed freely from early American cinema classics. He strove to make the work authentic, and that included shooting it in California.
In downtown Los Angeles and in studios, and I've been very lucky to work with that American crew. They were really, I mean, they really supported the movie, and they really felt in love with the movie very soon in the process.
Do you think in a way being an outsider, being a Frenchman and making this film helped? It helped give the film a certain perspective that's really made it resonate for people?
Yeah, I mean, the movie is in a way celebrates a part of American history and of American cinema. And I'm not sure an American directors can do it easily. I think it's easier when you're outside of the thing.
What the director did not expect is the overwhelmingly positive response to his picture. Now it's being positioned as an Oscar contender. If it does get nominated for Best Picture, and many people think it could, it'll be the first time since 1928 that a silent film has been in the running for a Best Picture Academy Award.
I hate to use a cliche like Oscar Gold, but this one has it written all over it just because Hollywood loves movies about itself, you know, and the Oscars are the epitome of that celebration. So when you think about a movie that's about silent film history that also is uplifting, it's a crowd pleaser, it has some movie star elements, it was shot in Hollywood, it's the kind of movie that Hollywood likes to take on to its own turf and sort of use as a way of patting its back.
The artist is a tribute to a bygone era, but the director also sees it as a tribute of sorts to silence itself in our cacophonous world. He maintains there's something about silence that's rare nowadays, and that to him is a very important theme of his picture.